So we're here at the NAMM show, as you can probably tell by all the noise. I'm on the TC booth talking to Russell, who's going to show us two new pedals. One is an emulation of the classic Uni-Vibe, as used by Jimi Hendrix and many others.
Oh, yeah.
And the other is a phaser with a slight difference in that I believe you think it sounds nicer than the others.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, talk us through them, please, Russell.
Well, great to meet you, Paul, and hi to everybody out there at Sound on Sound. So here's the two new pedals. We've got the Viscous Vibe, which is an exact duplication of an early 60s Uni-Vibe. So you'll notice on the pedal itself there's a chorus and a vibrato setting, just like the original pedal. You've got intensity, volume, and a speed knob. So this is really designed in its main mode to sound exactly like an old 65. So you mentioned it, Hendrix, Robin Trower, early Pink Floyd. It nails those kind of sounds. And in keeping with the tradition of the last couple of years with our TonePrint line and TC pedals in general, we like to be able to nail those classic sounds, but then give enough flexibility in the pedal to take it into completely different territory if you want. So these are TonePrint enabled as well. So you'll be able to download via your iPhone or Android or USB with your computer. You can load custom artist sounds into the pedal, just like our delays and reverbs and all that stuff. The pedals will also connect to our TonePrint editor, where you'll be able to create your own vibe sound. So you can, create your own pedal in essence. And the editor will also be updated when these come out. So, because you'll notice that these are both stereo.
Yeah.
So there'll be some stereo options in the editor. So you can decide which, maybe you want one type of vibe going to one speaker, a different one going to another amp. Maybe you want to blend them together in mono if you're running in mono. So there's a whole bunch of features that can take it away from the classic vibe. But the essence of the classic vibe is always there.
Okay, well that sounds like something worth trying out.
Oh yeah, really
did you say it's going to be released in what, a couple of months' time?
We're looking at June for release of the Vibe.
Okay.
The second pedal that you're looking at here, the brand new, is the Helix Phaser. And again, it's a very similar concept. There's a couple of modes on here, vintage mode and smooth mode. Vintage is your old script logo phaser. So anything from Supertramp, Pink Floyd again, Nazareth, if you Love Hurts, the beginning of that song, it's a really like a script logo type phaser. You can slow the rate down and you get the Zeppelin, and of course everyone wants to know if it can do the Van Halen early phase, the first Van Halen album phase, and it can. It sounds exactly like it. The smooth setting is more like a there's another old quirky phase pedal called a Mutron biphase. Really hard to come by. It has that mode in there too, so you can really get some quirky hollow type phasing. And of course tone printing and the ability to create your own phaser with the TonePrint editor. So they're all based in classic sounds that you know and love and that you recognize right away, but with enough flexibility to take the pedals to a completely different area. So.
And is this a similar release date?
Yes. Should be maybe we may release this one sooner, so I've been told, but I'm going to stick with June, just to be on the safe side.
Do we have any pricing information yet?
Yeah, they're going to map at $129 US, both pedals.
That's very appealing.
Yeah, very very affordable, especially with the options. They're all true bypass. You can turn the buffers on and off just like the rest of the TonePrint line. So, for the value you get an incredible amount of features. Plus, the TonePrint editor and the software for beaming sounds in through your guitar, that's all completely free. We'll never charge for that stuff. And I should mention too, the artists don't get paid either to do these TonePrints. Yeah. It's not like they're, giving money to endorse this stuff. They do it. We have a really great artist relationship, and they do it because they love the pedals. I think that's a really cool thing to mention because they do it because they love it. So.
That's great. Thanks, Russell.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you for your time.